no bigger shock to me in this whole game than Oklahoma's pass pro problems. And this is an example of OU's best pass blocker this point in the year, to this point in the year, I'm sorry, suddenly just not handing a guy off and picking up the looping blitzer. And he knows this stuff. Like, it just – so much of this game just looks like guys who are mentally just going through the motions. And we're all human. Like, I get it to a degree, especially when you consider the Keontez Lewis stuff to begin the game. That's a lot to recover. Like, I get it. I do to a point. But at some point, man, you gotta get back in the fight. Like, it's got to happen at some point. So the guy I'm talking about, and I figure you know if you've listened to me at all, it's Jake Michaela, who's been really good this year, especially as a pass blocker. He's really, really good. And he does things like this pretty well. But, man alive, I can guarantee you Pete Kwiatkowski and Texas are going to throw six-man fronts at Oklahoma and have these guys mugged up in the A-gap. Like, they're going to do stuff. Now that OU's put this on tape, they're going to try to see if they can take advantage of it, because Oklahoma, I don't know why, just struggled. I mean, you can count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, they did this a bunch, and Oklahoma struggled with it badly. So here, like I said, watch the play. I'm sorry, I always try to let it run and then talk about it. And I mean, again, Mike Hawkins wasn't great on Saturday. There's no argument about it. He missed some stuff when it was there. But there's also some pressure in his face, and you think about what we've seen from Jackson Arnold this year, and some of the ghosts he's clearly seeing. Michael Hawkins got some of that too from last year, and how bad that offensive line was, and the pressure they were living under. I don't know. So here, like I said, watch. What's going to happen is this guy's going to come down. Michael does a nice job. He flushes him down to Fabechi Wiwu, and this guy is then going to loop around. When he does, Michael is in position. He can, shove that guy down. Now, immediately, he's got to know, okay, I've done that. I've got to redirect. But he follows it too far down and doesn't get back to square. And when he doesn't, this guy just runs around him, and Michael can't get to him. Because he knows. I mean, as soon as this guy goes towards Fabechi, it's okay. I'm shoving him, and then I'm going to bounce back and get back into my base, and it just doesn't happen. And I'm not telling this guy anything he doesn't know. He knows. They all know. It was bad, and just mental stuff that, there's been some times this year when maybe the effort wasn't as good as you wanted it to be, or they're not being as physical in the run game as you want them to be. That's happened a lot, but that's just mental. They know better. So I don't know.